Hi, my name is Hurst. Today I'm going to be talking about how we communicate through music and how we relate to music. Have you ever heard a song that made you feel happy or a song that made you feel sad? Which did you prefer? Maybe we like the music we do because we relate to it. Maybe we feel understood because it presents emotions in a way that words can't. There are many different characteristics in music that are used to portray emotions, but to me the biggest are melody and rhythm. Although melody and rhythm are some of the tools that musicians use to express themselves, music is interpreted differently by everybody. These ideas present a few questions that I'm going to explore. First of all, how melody affects our emotions, how rhythm makes us move, and how both of these things are interpreted by the listener. The Merriam-Webster Dictionary defines melody as a sweet or agreeable succession or arrangement of sounds. But what makes them sweet? What makes this sound happy and this sounds sad? Well, according to the book Perceiving Emotion in Melody by E. Glenn Schellenberg, upward melodic contours are indicative of surprise, happiness, and assertiveness, whereas downward melodic contours are indicative of boredom, sadness, and passiveness. This is similar to the way we talk. If I were to say, "Oh, it's so great to see you," you would think, yeah, he's happy to see me. But if I were to say, "Oh, nice to see you," you would think something is wrong with me. The same idea applies to music. When melody is bright and loud and high energy, the melody is probably going to be considered happy. But if the melody is dark and quiet and low energy, I'm probably going to think it's sad. In the same way that melody can be used to portray certain emotions, rhythm can also be used to illustrate specific feelings. Like, why does this make you want to dance, but this bore you? In that same book, Perceiving Emotion and Melody, flowing rhythms, like the first video, are considered happy, graceful, and dreamy, whereas firm rhythms, like in the second video, are considered rigid, boring, and saddening. Personally, I consider rhythm to be the most important tool in a musician's kit, because when a song is fast and upbeat, you can't help but to tap your feet or move your hips, because rhythm is inherent to the human consciousness. It's in the way we talk, walk, blink, and breathe. It's part of the human brain that enables us to organize and highlight certain communicative properties that allow us to portray our feelings and emotions. Both melody and rhythm are tools used by musicians to communicate through their music, but they don't always portray exactly what they're trying to say. Because, like language, music is listener-based. As an American, it might be difficult to understand or enjoy music from different cultures. It may be too jarring or unfamiliar. It may use strange melodies and broken rhythmic structures that just aren't popular in contemporary Western music. According to the article, Music as a Communicative Medium by Oxford scholar Ian Cross, even in the absence of cultural knowledge, we can experience the sound of music as music. We try to compare it to the experience of our own culture, and although we may profoundly misinterpret the other culture's music, we still experience it as music. No matter what music is trying to say, if a listener does not interpret it in that way, then there's a break in the communication of ideas. But that doesn't mean that the language of music is any less effective. Crossing the cultural boundaries of music may be difficult at first, but understanding that music itself acts as a language makes it easier. Music is a language that we can all understand if given the time. Music is an expression of one's ideas and emotions. Feelings are portrayed through musical characteristics, including the most prominent, melody and rhythm. Though these tools can be used by an artist to try to present their ideas, if the listener does not catch on to these things, the message can be confused and the emotion can be lost. But with a proper mindset, any and all music can be considered a complete expression of ideas, making music one of the most powerful types of communication.